$418 million. That is what the real estate industry agreed to pay after buyers sued over how commissions worked. Every headline said the same thing. This ends 6% commission forever. It did not. There is also a new piece of paper you are now required to sign before an agent will even show you a house. Most buyers sign it in the car, in the driveway, without reading it. I would bet real money you do not know what is actually in it. I will show you exactly what to check before we are done here. Here's why this catches people off guard. The lawsuit was real. The settlement was real. $418 million is not a small number. So everyone assumed the price of using an agent must have dropped along with it. Most buyers now walk in expecting one of two things. Either commissions collapsed, or they now have to pay their agent directly, out of pocket, like a lawyer. Neither of those is quite true. And the part that should actually worry you has nothing to do with the percentage. It is a contract. One you now have to sign before you even walk through a door with an agent. It can lock you into that specific agent, at that specific rate, for weeks or months. That promise can hold whether or not you end up buying anything through them at all. Most buyers sign it without reading what it actually promises. Not because they are careless. Because nobody told them this piece of paper was new, or that it was negotiable at all. So let's separate what changed from what did not. The lawsuit itself was brought by home sellers, arguing the industry's own rules had quietly kept commissions inflated for decades. It became one of the largest antitrust cases real estate has ever seen, and it did not target one bad broker. It targeted the entire system's default setting. So, the old system. For decades, a home sale typically carried one combined commission, historically around 6% of the price. The seller paid it. Both halves. Their own agent's half, and the buyer's agent's half, baked into the listing before a buyer ever saw the house. The buyer never saw that number. It just lived inside the price. The lawsuit's core argument was simple. Buyers had no easy way to see, or negotiate, what their own agent was actually being paid. That blind spot, the plaintiffs argued, quietly pushed commissions higher than they needed to be, year after year. The lawsuit targeted exactly that setup. And it produced two real rule changes, effective August of 2024. 1. A listing can no longer advertise what it will pay a buyer's agent. That number is off the public listing site entirely. 2. Before an agent can tour homes with you, you now have to sign a written agreement. It states, in writing, what you are agreeing to pay that agent, and for how long that promise holds. That second one is the part almost nobody explains. It is also brand new. Before August of 2024, most buyers never signed anything like it before their first showing. Now, the number everyone actually cares about. Did the price drop? For Bankrate, agents typically earn between 2.5% and 3% each in today's market. And per a 2026 survey of real estate agents, the national average total commission now sits at 5.7%. 6% to 5.7%. That is the entire headline change. Here is the gap that actually matters. In that same survey, 38% of recent sellers still believed 6% was the standard. Only 14% of them actually paid a full 6%. The belief outlasted the reality by years. So who pays the buyer's agent now, if it is not automatically baked in? Mostly, still the seller. Per reporting on Life after the settlement, many sellers keep covering it voluntarily, because refusing to can scare buyers away from the listing. The out-of-pocket buyer is the exception right now. Not the new rule. Think of it like a restaurant quietly moving from tip included to please tip your server on the receipt. Most customers still tip about the same amount. The money just became visible instead of automatic. But here is the real catch, if you do end up owing it yourself. On most loan types, including FHA and conventional loans, that fee generally cannot be rolled into your mortgage. It is treated as a separate cost, paid in cash, at closing. Let's make that concrete. Say you are buying a $400,000 house, and you owe your agent 2.8% yourself. That is about $11,200 in cash, on top of your down payment and your closing costs. For comparison, at the old 6% split, the buyer's half on that same house would have run $12,000. The dollar amount barely moved. What moved is whether you can see it coming. Say that number out loud to yourself before you assume the lawsuit made buying cheaper. Digging past the headline and into the actual paperwork is the whole point of this channel. If that is useful to you, subscribing means the next one finds you before your own closing does. Now the honest part. First, commission has always been negotiable, in every state, both before this settlement and after it. Nothing here is a fixed government rate. Treat every number in this video as an average, not your quote. Your local market matters too. A hot market with multiple offers gives you far less leverage to negotiate than a slow one where a seller is eager to close. That is true on both sides of the table. A seller in a slow market has more reason to cover your agent's fee just to keep your offer competitive. A seller with 5 offers already on the table has almost none. Second, the $400,000 example is my own math, built from Bankrate's published rate. It is a real, verified percentage applied to a round number. It is not a quote from one specific sale. Third, the loan financing rule has some uncertainty. As of the sources I could verify, FHA and conventional loans generally do not allow rolling this fee into the mortgage. Loan rules do shift, so confirm the current rule with your own lender before you rely on it. Fourth, this is general information about how the industry works, not legal or financial advice for your specific purchase. Buyer-broker agreements vary by brokerage and by state. This channel has nothing to sell you, and no referral fee riding on which agent, or which agreement, you sign. The point here is not to make you distrust every agent on site. Most are not trying to hide anything from you. The point is that you read your own agreement with real questions in mind, because the paperwork changed faster than anyone explained it. Agents did not write these new rules either. They are adjusting to them in real time, same as buyers. So here is exactly what to do. 5 things, before you ever tour a house. 1. Ask for the buyer-broker agreement before the day you meet an agent. Not while you are standing in the driveway with a pen already in your hand. Read the number. Read how long the agreement locks you in. Read whether it is exclusive to that one agent, or whether you can still work with someone else. All 3 lines are negotiable, not fixed print. 2. Ask directly if that percentage is negotiable. It legally always has been, before the settlement and after it. Asking is not rude, and it does not insult the agent. It is the entire point of the new paperwork existing in the first place. 3. Get the agreement in writing before you commit to one agent exclusively. An open, non-exclusive arrangement lets you work with more than one agent while you're still deciding who fits. Once you sign exclusive, that option is gone. 4. When you make an offer, you can ask the seller to cover your agent's fee as part of the deal. Many sellers still say yes. In a lot of markets, it barely changes the math for them, because it used to be baked into the price they were already accepting. It costs you nothing to ask. It is a normal line in a normal offer, not an awkward favor. 5. If there is any chance you will owe it yourself, set that cash aside separately from your down payment. Do not assume it rides along inside your mortgage. For most loans, it does not. Treat it like a fourth cost, sitting next to your down payment, your closing costs, and your moving budget. Not a rounding error hiding inside one of them. So, quickly, what actually changed and what did not? The rule changed. No more commission listed publicly, and a signed agreement required before you tour. The number barely moved, 6% down to 5.7. And the belief lagged the reality. 38% still think 6 is standard. Only 14% actually pay it. The $418 million lawsuit did not make buying a house cheaper. It made the price visible, on paper, in a contract, before you tour a single house. For decades, that number was invisible by design. Now it has your name and your signature on it. What you do with that paper is still entirely up to you. Knowing what is actually in the paperwork you are about to sign is worth more than another rounded-off headline. If that is what you want before you sign anything, subscribing is the whole ask. And if you have signed a buyer-broker agreement recently, tell me the percentage you negotiated in the comments. It helps the next person walking in blind. See you in the next one.